Hello, very good afternoon to everyone. Welcome to our today's product training session. Our today's session is on Atomy Herbal Hair Shampoo and Conditioner, and the mode of today's session will be completely in English for our English-speaking members. So, meanwhile, other members are joining. We will be starting shortly within 2 minutes. So, kindly inform other members as well to join quickly. So, thank you.
Recording in progress.
So, hello and a very good afternoon to everyone. I hope I'm audible enough. So, welcome to our today's product training session, which is on our product Atomy Herbal Hair Care Shampoo and Conditioner. So today's session will be about our hair care, how to cleanse it and how to condition it all together in a one go. So for that, Atomy has different set of products, but today we'll be talking about herbal hair shampoo and conditioner, which are basically designed for cleansing, conditioning, and for the hairs which are prone to hair fall, especially which are prone to hair fall. So we'll be having discussing these products regarding that. But not only these, firstly we'll be discussing about how to take care of your hairs and what are essentials, and then we will be coming to the important features about the products. So without any delay, let me begin. So hair care is one of the practice, or you can say the hygienic routine which we have to maintain to keep our hairs very clean and healthy. And for that, it is essential we should get rid of any kind of dust, dirt, or the kind of impurities and pollutions or anything which get deposited on the scalp as well as hairs, which can compromise the health of your scalp as well as hair. So the today's product will be are specially designed for nourishing your scalp as well as nourishing your hair strand and moisturizing your hairs while keeping it very shiny and healthy. So the first product which we are talking about will be the shampoo and then the conditioner. So the common things between these product is that both contains the herbal ingredients which are known to nourish the hairs as well as prevent from any kind of infections of hairs, and as well as maintaining the shine of your hairs as well and moisture on the scalp. So for that, both the products contains the sanmodan extracts, which are the Korean herbs known for their hair health, especially the traditional text in Korea, which has different kind of herbs which they have practiced for many generations for maintaining their hair health, and those kind of herbs when the traditional formulation which the Koreans use is the sanmodan. And the name sanmodan itself specify, or you can say reflect the nature of the products. So sanmodan is basically the root extracts of 10 herbal ingredients all together combined in a specific ratio and prepared through a specific method of preparation. It is quite similar to how in India traditional text, that is Ayurveda, how the different herbs are known for hair nourishments. So similarly to those kind of herbs, the Korean herbs which are traditionally known and used from many generations in the Korea, and those are the sanmodan. And those extracts are being added to the Atomy's herbal hair shampoo as well as conditioner. Besides this, there are various other herbs as well as which are being known by the recent advancement of the scientific studies, which shows those ingredients are good for your hair health and especially in the cases of hair fall conditions. So those combination of those herbs are the HDSC complex, which is the combination of 16 kind of herbal extracts all together, combined in a specific ratio to give your hairs the strength and nourishment which it needs. And those HDSC complex are being added, that is the 16 kind of herbal extracts are being added in the shampoo as well as conditioner for the rich nourishment and conditioning of your hairs. So firstly, we'll be talking about the herbal hair shampoo. The product itself is designed for the cleansing of your hairs as well as scalps, which helps in removing any kind of the sebum or the dust which get deposited on the scalp. It helps in removing and cleansing those impurities from the surface, as well as at the same time nourishing it and maintaining the natural moisture which your scalp needs for healthy skin and healthy barrier of your skin health. You can say the barrier, the strength of your skin. And therefore, those things can only be achieved if you have the right product which cleanses in a gentle form and is not harsh on the scalp. So, herbal hair shampoo is specifically designed for those purposes. So the main features in the herbal hair shampoo is that it contains the rich nutrient profile because it has the combination of sangodan as well as the SGSC complex, almost 10%, which is in the high concentration, which nourishes your hairs while you are cleaning it. Second, it has the rich creamy foam which helps in the gentle cleansing and removing of all the dust and dirt, as well as the main reason of the hair fall is the kind of water these days we use harm the natural environment of your scalp, and therefore it affects the hair roots and especially the roots of your hairs, and therefore they has that tendency to fall off. And therefore this rich creamy foam is very gentle and it does not disrupt the surface of your scalp, and therefore it helps in preventing the hair fall condition because of these condition of waters, as well as the things which eventually leads to the hair fall, especially the external factors which lead to the hair fall. Apart from this, it also has the conservation system, which is basically a protective layer which forms around the hairs, making it healthy and protecting it from any kind of damage. And the last but not the least feature is the mild acidic pH balance. Because the strength of your skin, or you can say the skin barrier, should be optimum enough so that it doesn't get damaged, and for maintaining that the pH plays a very important role, and the kind of mild pH which is required for your scalp to be healthy is maintained in the herbal hair shampoos. Firstly, we are talking about the kind of nutrients which your shampoo has, that is sangodan and the HGSC complex. And as in the starting also I mentioned, the sangodan is the combination of 10 oriental Korean herbs. You can say the 10 traditional Korean herbs which are used for many generations. And on the screen you can see these are the herbs which are known for the nourishment of your hairs, and it not only nourishes but it also provides the essential nutrients which your hair needs to strengthen up. So these are those herbs. Apart from this, the HGSC complex are the combination of 16 herbal extracts which are different from the sangodan and are being lately studied for their benefits for scalp as well as hairs. And these ingredients not only nourishes but also helps in conditioning and maintaining the moisture level of your hairs, and therefore these HGSC complex are the good source of moisturizing and nourishing at the same time for the hairs as well as the scalp. So these are the kind of rich nutrients which is present in your shampoo. Apart from this, the rich creamy foam helps in gently cleansing of the surface of your scalp. Especially many people has the tendency of oily texture of their hairs, and because of the excessive oil which their scalp secrete. Scalp is basically the skin present on your head where the hairs grow. So the nature of the scalp is totally different from the nature of the skin present elsewhere in the body. So the you can say the hairs on the scalp is very dense, as well as this lead to many pores which are present on the scalp, and these pores tend to secrete the oily substance. And because naturally, if we look, our body is designed in a way to balance itself. But sometimes there is a disruption in this balance. In some people the excessive oil is produced, in some people not much oil is produced, so the people has a tendency of different scalp types. It can be oily, it can be dry, but if it is balanced, it's a good. That is the normal scalp type. But if it's oily or dry, in both cases, what happens? It tends to, lead to the condition of hair falling, and therefore, this creates a concern in the people who are very much, love their hairs, and they need to maintain the proper health of their hairs. So both these conditions are not good for the scalp, and the rich creamy foams helps in a gentle cleansing of the scalp surface. Especially, it helps in removing the excessive oil, but it doesn't strip off the oils from the scalp, because a slight balance is necessary for your scalp to maintain the overall health. And therefore, the foam is very gentle and creamy, and it's not the harsh or too much alkaline, so that the natural oil gets stripped off and the pH balance is disrupted. So this creamy foam helps in gently removing the excessive oils and dust and dirt from the scalp as well as hairs. But at the same time, it also helps in balancing the optimum amount of moisture and balance which your scalp needs, and therefore it helps in taking care of the scalp surface, at the same time cleansing it effectively of any excessive, unwanted substances. So this helps in the effective and gentle cleaning, which is the purpose of the shampoo, that it needs to clean the scalp and the hair. Apart from this, the shampoo also contain the conservation system, which which tends to protect your the surface of your hairs, because while you are washing your hairs, the kind of surfactants which you use, if those substances are harsh, it just not only strips off the excessive moisture from the hairs, but also it has the tendency to damage the layer of your hairs. And when the layer of your hair, that is the surface layer of your hair, get damaged, what happens? It tends to go dry and brittle, as well as it in some people the hair breakage also occurs because of this. So it is taken care by the Atomy that while you're washing your hairs using the shampoo, the surface of your scalp or hair does not get damaged. For that, they have added the conservation system, which at the time of cleansing, at the same time, it helps in protecting the surface of your hairs, which helps in maintaining the your hairs very shiny and smooth, and the damage to the surface get minimized and reduced, and therefore the people who are facing the breakage issues, it is good for them as well. So it helps in maintaining the outer surface, or you can say the cuticles of your hair, especially the people who love to prem their hairs and color their hairs, or use different kind of technique, or the treatments which they use on their hairs. Those treatment also tend to damage your hair, so it's necessary at the same time your shampoo doesn't strip them off your hairs from any kind of natural oils, and At the same time, shampoo should also help in protecting your hair. So in those people who regularly, prem and color their hairs or go for any other kind of treatments of their hairs, the shampoo helps in protecting those in those conditions as well. So it does by the conservation system, and this conservation system are a kind of, the compounds which are used in your shampoo, which forms a protective layer which surrounds your hairs, and therefore that's how it helps in, protecting your the surface of the hairs. So this is the conservation system which is known for the effective hair protection. Next comes the pH. Well, pH is one of the factors which is essential for your skin health. Not only the face or the body skin, but also the scalp, because scalp is also skin, and skin needs a proper pH range, so that the pH range is important because it helps in maintaining the moisture on the surface. It helps in strengthening the surface of your skin, as well as it helps in minimizing the conditions in which the infection occurs, because this mild pH helps in reducing the growth of any bacterial infections. So overall, if you look at the pH is one of the factor which is which contributes to the overall health of your skin. And therefore, if you talk about the skin of your hair, the head, that is the scalp, so the pH range between 5 to 6 while you're washing is essential, because you're washing your hair. So this pH range around 6 is good. 5 to 6 is good for while you're washing your hairs, and while you are keeping leave-on things which you are keeping should be between 6 to 7. So we are talking about the shampoo first. So in the shampoo, the pH range between 5 to 6 is very good. Because this range strengthen your scalp surface, as well as it also helps in effectively cleansing in a gentle way of the surface of your scalp. So the pH of your shampoo, Atomy Herbal hair shampoo, is between 5 to 6. That is the mildly acidic. And not only the scalp, but the pH is also essential for the your hair health, because if the pH is very, very low, it will lead to the breaking of the hairs. That is, the hair will just dissolve in those acidic pH, and it will break off. And if the pH is too much alkaline, so the too much alkaline pH will damage the surface of your hairs, and will lead to the uneven surface of your hairs, which eventually give the appearance of stiff and dull looking hairs, which is again one thing which we don't want, because the frizziness also depends on this. So if the pH is too much high, your the hairs will be too much frizzy, dull and rough. And if the pH is too much low, it will eventually break off your hairs, and therefore both these conditions are not ideal. And the optimum pH is required, which is between 5 to 6. So that pH is maintained in your herbal hair shampoo. So after shampooing, we were talking about the hygiene of your scalp and hairs. So always the first step in the hygiene is proper cleansing and cleaning of impurities, which is done by the shampoo. But after shampooing, the second step is always conditioning of the hairs, and this is done using the conditioners. The purpose of the conditioner is to moisturize your hair and give it a shine and protect it. So this is the basic purpose of your conditioners. And for this, the Atomy Herbal Hair Conditioner is designed in a way so that it conditions, it gives you the long-lasting conditioning of your hairs, as well as nourishing of the hair shaft at the same time, and protecting it, and making a smooth, shiny look. The overall look is very smooth and shiny, which helps in managing your hair after wash. So, if we look at the features of the Atomy Herbal Hair Conditioners, first of all, again, it is nourished with nutrients, with abundance of sangodan as well as the HGSC complex, which again will be coming in the, we'll be talking shortly. Next is that it has the powerful conditioning effect because of the multifunctional hair care system which has been added in the conditioner. Apart from this, it also has the different complexes, nutritional complexes, which helps in smoothing the surface and making it very shiny. And again, last but not the least, the pH is mildly acidic and it's maintained so that your hairs can be very healthy. So first of all, we'll be talking about the kind of nutrients. Again, it contains the sangodan and the HGSC complex. But in the conditioner, because it is leave-on, it stays after the wash, so it contains the 5% of sangodan in the concentration. Apart from this, it contains the HGSC complex similar to the shampoo. So which are if we talk if we combine these both effects, so there are 10 kinds of sangodan, that is the 10 kind of herbal extracts apart, and the HGSC complex totally 16 kinds of herbal extract. So if we combine these both, almost 26 different kind of herbal extracts are present in your conditioners, and these same ingredients are also present in the shampoo as well. So apart from the nourishment of your hairs, it also contains the conditioning effect. That is the kind of ingredients which helps in giving it a layer on the surface of your hairs, which these are a kind of surfactants which stays on your hairs, giving it a smooth, silky shine. Whether you are wet combing or you are dry combing, irrespective of that, it will make your hair very silky and smooth, so that it doesn't get damaged while you are brushing your hairs as well. Especially many times it is said that we shouldn't brush your hairs when it's wet. It is because when your hairs are wet, the too much of moisture is present inside your hairs, and wet combing leads to the stretchiness of your hairs, leading to the thinning of the hairs, as well as might be the breakage can also occur. But because of the multifunctional hair care system which is added to the Atomy conditioner, which has a powerful conditioning effect, it won't damage your hairs while you are combing your hair while it is wet. So this system has a powerful conditioning effect, and it doesn't and do any wearing and tearing while combing. And even if you are dry combing your hairs, it stays on the surface and doesn't let your hairs clump together after the wash. So this is these ingredients help in smoothing of the surface. Not only smoothing of the surface, but because of the presence of these ingredients, it helps in keeping your cuticles very smooth, which gives it a shiny appearance as well. That is, if you want to try, you can just wash your hairs using just the shampoo and don't apply the conditioner. But the areas where you will apply the conditioner, you will be able to see the difference between just the hairs which is not conditioned and which is conditioned. So you can try it at your home as well. So the unconditioned hairs, the surface of the cuticle is not smooth, which leads to the tangling of hairs. But after applying the conditioner, the surface of the hairs become very smooth and shiny, and it doesn't tangle up your hairs, and eventually lead to the smooth brushing effect. So the smooth brushing effect is also good for tidying up your hairs, as well as this conditioning effect gives your hair a glossy look as well at the same time. So the last but not the least point is the pH. So again, the pH plays an important role, which, as I explained during the shampoo slides. So the pH helps in maintaining your hair healthy, which should always be, around 6. If you're washing your hairs, it should be between 5 to 6, and if you're talking about the conditioners, it should be between 6 to 7. So this pH around 6 is always ideal for the scalp as well as hairs. And again, the high pH, that is the alkaline pH, lead to the stiff and dull hairs and the frizzy hairs, which are unmanaged or starts to tangle itself. So it doesn't give a good appearance, and the managing of the hairs got difficult. But similarly, if the pH is too low, it will, dissolve your hairs and lead to the breaking of your hairs. So the optimum pH is very much essential when we are talking about your hair care. So this is always kept in mind in the Atomy products, that the products contains, the natural balance and the natural environment of your hairs, and it matches that, and it is taken care in the Atomy products. So that was about the conditioner. So these were about the slides, but how to, properly use the product. So if you're talking about using of the product, the most essential part of cleaning of your hairs is always first step should be the cleansing. You should always cleanse it properly to remove any dust, dirt, or excessive, oily substance. Because if the cleansing is not done properly, it will eventually lead to the excessive oil buildup and dust and dirt buildup, which might lead to, you can say colonization of many infectious bacteria or the fungal particles, which damages your hair, scalp and hairs, as well as lead to the various kind of hair infections. So those things, to avoid those things, you should properly cleanse your hairs. And Atomy's herbal hair care range totally aligns with those, cleansing. So, and after that, the conditioning is necessary. But now, how to use it? So, while you are washing your hairs, you should always take care that whenever you are using your shampoo, it should eventually, reach to each and every part of your scalp. Especially, I'm talking this because the people with long hairs, especially for them, it's quite a challenge, because what the most people tend to do, they directly take the shampoo and apply on start applying on the hairs, which for short hairs, while it's good, in short hairs there is no issues, because your fingertips is easily, you can reach the scalp, right? But when we are talking about long hairs, it's sometimes get challenging to apply the shampoo all over the surface. So in that case, always dilute your shampoo with a little bit of water so that it becomes a bit flowy, because the texture of your shampoo is quite thick, and that thick texture doesn't allow it to properly apply over every itch and nook and corners of your scalp. Therefore, dilute it with the water a bit, and then apply over your hairs and directly massage. And at least you should massage for a minute or two over the scalp. First of all, massaging is ensures that the product reaches, cover up all the scalp first. Second, massaging helps in loosening any kind of impurities and the dead skin which is present on the scalp surface, and it is necessary to loosen up. Then only the dead skin and all the impurities can be removed. So therefore, the massaging of hair is very much essential. And thirdly, the massaging leads to the increase in blood circulation, and when the blood circulation increases, the internal factor starts applying on the scalp surface. So while you're washing your hairs, you should always take care, whenever you're applying your product over the scalp, it should reach to each and every areas of your scalp, as well as massaging will help in serving the purpose which is for which the product is made. So always massage it, but always take care, never massage using your nails. because nails are very hard, and in many people's the skins are especially the people's whose skin is very sensitive, the scalp skin is really very sensitive, and when you are applying or massaging using your finger nails, it tends to damage it, especially in the ladies or whose nails are very big. They should take care that they shouldn't massage their hairs with the nails because it tends to damage it. So always massage using your fingertips and gently massage it, and after 2 minutes of massaging it, rinse it with the water, and always take care the water shouldn't be hard enough, because one of the major cause of hair fall is the hard water. And most of the time people always keep on switching their hair care products, and still they are not getting the results in their hair fall. And one of the main culprit of hair fall is not the dust, not the dirt, not the internal nutrient factor, but the hardness of your water. And they are always like trying to find the new product every time but still not getting the result. The main culprit can be the hardness of the water. So always keep in mind while taking care of your hairs, the hardness of the water should also be regularly checked. Apart from this, healthy eating is also encouraged so that your hair is healthy from within itself. Like from the inside, also the nutrients reaches them, and you are able to maintain your healthy hairs. But obviously, the one of the essential part of your hair health is how much cleansing you do it. That is protecting it from the any external damages, dust, dirt, and all those things. Next, after shampooing your hairs, always apply the conditioner, because your the shaft of your hairs are totally different, and they need to maintain the protective factors which helps in locking in the moisture while washing your hairs. So conditioner plays important role in maintaining the moisture of your hairs, because it tend to balance the natural hair moisture, which is kind of plus minus similar in all the hair types. So it helps in locking those, and also it helps in smoothing the surface of your hairs so that it doesn't tangle up, doesn't become rough. So that is the purpose of the the conditioner. But while you are applying the conditioner, one thing which you should take care is that you shouldn't apply on the scalp. Conditioner should always be applied at least an inch or two away from the, especially in the long hairs I'm talking, at least, an inch away from the root hairs. But if you are having the short hairs, at least a centimeter away from your, the surface of your scalp, it should be applied on the shaft of your hairs. And after that, leave it for 2 to 3 minutes, and it will be good if you can leave it for 5 minutes, but if not for the 5 minutes, at least 2 to 3 minutes it should be left. It should work on your hairs, and after that you just rinse it with water. And after rinsing it with water, you just need to naturally dry it. And for it's better not to apply the hot air over the hairs for drying. The natural normal blow dry is enough for drying up of your hairs. And also one point which I missed is that many people tend to wash their hairs using the hot water, which is not at all good for your hairs, because hot water damages the cuticle as well as the surface of your scalp, leading to the hair fall conditions. And therefore, hot water is not good for washing of your hairs. So always use the normal water to wash of hair. Especially in the winters, many people has this tendency to wash their hairs with really a very much hot water, which is very much not at all recommended and bad for your the condition of your hairs. So always, if you want, you can use a lukewarm water, which is approximately your body temperature. That at least that much you have to maintain. If not cold, but at least your body temperature water, that is 37-degree water should be there, and not warmer than that. That should be ideal temperature of your water while you are washing. But if it is cold, it's better. But in the winters, it sometimes gets challenging. So always take care. The hardness of your water as well as the temperature of your water should be checked while washing. Apart from this, the pH and other nutrients things, Atomy is already taking care in the herbal hair shampoo and conditioner. So I hope you understood the purpose of the product and how to use it. And that's all for today regarding